Alright, let's bring our motion capture file in. You can just drag and drop the FBX. And that'll bring in Mixamo Rig hips. Mine's very large, yours might be small, but if you hit F on the keyboard, you can snap your camera to it. So what we want to do is assign this skeleton to a human IK character. So under character, go to none, and we want to create a character definition. This is a new character now. So start by selecting the hips, which is the first joint in your hierarchy, and right click on the hips icon here and assign selected bone. And that'll turn green, and it's detected that that's your hips. And you can double click on each of these and then select on the joint to assign each one, but these are actually already named correctly so that we can open up a template. So if you open the folder icon right here, change your template to HIK, and this should say Mixamo Rig to match the Mixamo Rig hips here that we've already assigned. You have to assign one bone in order for this to work. Hit OK, and the rest of the bones all get assigned. But some of these are orange, and it's not quite ready yet because it's not in a Tpose. Human IK wants you to be in a Tpose when you're defining your character. So to get our skeleton into a Tpose, just select your hips. And before we put him into a Tpose, we want to go to a different frame because there's a keyframe on this frame that we don't want to change. So I'm going to set my time slider to -1 so that I can go to the frame before this one. And now I'll put him in a Tpose. So right click and hold on the joints and drag over to assume preferred angle, and now he's in a Tpose, and you'll see it created a new keyframe. And so if you go between -1 and 1, you'll see we have each of these keyframes. So I didn't want to lose that keyframe on 0 with the Tpose. So now that he's in a Tpose, we can lock our character definition, lock icon right here. Now it's good to go. I'm going to give this character a name. Click on the blue icon, rename character. Name him Mocap. Hit OK, and now we can assign our Mocap to Mario. So change your character to Mario, and the source is, instead of the control rig that we've been animating, focus in on your character with F if you have it selected. With the Mario character selected, change your source from control rig, which is the rig we can animate ourselves, to the Mocap. And you'll see it's in a Tpose because we're on the -1 frame, but as we scrub through the frames, his rig is following the Mocap rig, and it looks like he's running. And this is great. We've got 17 frames of running.